Master Shifu is definitely one of the most important characters in the Kung Fu Panda series, so in this video, let's take a closer look at his origins and why he means so much to the story. First off, let's go back and understand his life before he became Master Oogway's student at the Jade Palace. When Shifu was just a kid, his life wasn't easy or something to be proud of. His dad, Shirong, was a con artist, someone who tricked people to get what he wanted. Shifu was often dragged into little scams and hustles, helping his dad fool others. But as you can imagine, this didn't end well. When people found out they were being tricked, the two of them had to run away to avoid trouble. One day, something really important happened that changed his life forever. When he was only 12 years old, his dad sat him down on the steps of the Jade Palace and told him he'd be back in 5 minutes. But he never came back. Shifu was left all alone and abandoned. This moment is a huge turning point in his life. It shaped who he would become. Luckily, Master Oogway found the young Shifu and showed him kindness and comfort. The Jade Palace became more than just a place, it became his real home. Under Oogway's guidance, he learned something very important: the key to overcoming chaos and hardship is discipline. He trained hard every day, mastering Kung Fu forms, breathing techniques, and most importantly, the understanding that Kung Fu isn't just about fighting, it's about building strong character and inner peace. Shifu eventually became part of the original Furious Five, a group of warrior students. But there was a big challenge along the way. Among them was Feng Wang, a highly talented and ambitious student who pushed herself to the limits. Her ambition sometimes made her reckless, and at one point, she actually challenged Master Oogway and the rules of the Jade Palace itself. When Feng Wang lost her challenge and betrayed them, it left a deep scar on the group. It also made both Oogway and Shifu more cautious and wary about trusting students who showed too much ambition too quickly. Talent without good values is like a ticking time bomb, and Master Shifu learned this truth the hard way with Tai Lung. Tai Lung was abandoned when he was just a cub, and Shifu took him in, raising him like his own son and student. From the very beginning, he noticed how naturally talented he was. He pushed him hard, constantly telling him that one day he would achieve greatness and become the legendary Dragon Warrior. Tai Lung grew up to be a true prodigy, mastering Kung Fu skills that very few could match. On paper, he had everything it takes to be the Dragon Warrior. But there was one crucial thing Tai Lung didn't have: the right heart, or virtue. Master Oogway sensed a darkness inside him and made the tough decision to deny him the Dragon Warrior title. This moment shattered Shifu. It wasn't just disappointment, it became a nightmare when Tai Lung, feeling betrayed and angry, tried to steal the Dragon Scroll by force, destroying everything in his path. Shifu realized that what he had created was now a dangerous force he couldn't control. Although Tai Lung was eventually defeated by Oogway and locked away in prison, the damage was done. Shifu was broken inside because he had raised and trained him like a son, only to see him become a threat. After that painful event, he became much more serious, almost hardened. He then adopted Tigress, raising and training her with the strict discipline he believed in. Slowly but surely, he built up the Furious Five that we know from the story, a team of skilled and disciplined Kung Fu warriors. Then came Po's unexpected arrival as the Dragon Warrior. At the beginning, Shifu didn't take him seriously and even tried to get rid of him. But after Master Oogway's passing, he started to believe in Po's potential and took on the role of his trainer. Against all odds, Po rose to become the Dragon Warrior and in time, defeated Tai Lung, completing a cycle that had started years ago. As the story went on, Shifu's role evolved. In the second film, he stepped up as a mentor and guide for Po, though he still had some trouble fully letting go of control. By the third film, he shifted more toward pure mentorship. Even when he was overpowered by Kai, it was Po, the student he had trained and empowered, who saved him. In the fourth film, Shifu comes full circle, encouraging Po to take on the role of a spiritual leader and to find the next Dragon Warrior. He helps turn their tradition into a living practice that continues on. That pretty much sums up Shifu's journey through the Kung Fu Panda movies, from a strict proud teacher to a wise mentor who understands the true meaning of strength and character. He's an incredibly important figure in the franchise because without him, none of these events, and none of Po's journey would have happened the way they did.